TARC says while routes won't be cut, next year there could be a reduction in service, which means buses will be coming around less often for riders.
A lot of people depend on public transportation, and without public transportation, they won't be able to go anywhere.
Michael Fletcher is one of those bus riders who relies on TARC to get him to and from his most important destinations, including to work on time.
If I can't depend on the bus, I can't make enough money to provide for my family.
This week, the TARC Board of Directors passed a budget for 2025 with some major service changes. Interim Executive Director Ozzie Gibson says due to poor ridership and financial challenges, TARC could reduce service in order to address an operational budget gap, which is estimated to be as much as $30 million by July 2026. And it's not just the frequency of routes that are on the line.
There would be layoffs, and that is nothing we take lightly here, and that's the worst thing for anybody that leads any organization, to have layoffs.
Gibson says paratransit service TARC 3 would not be impacted, and their 4 routes, which carry about half of their daily ridership, would stay at the same level of service during the week. This includes the number 4 4th Street, number 10 Dixie Rapid, number 23 Broadway, and number 28 Preston Highway. And these 8 other routes would remain at the same level of service during the week as well. In addition, there are plans to study more of the city's current transportation needs and vision for the future, as well as search for new sources of funding. Gibson says while reductions in service are not steps they want to take, it's necessary.
If we would have continued to operate, we were going to run this in the ground, here in 15 to 16 months, and we can't do that.
And while Fletcher says he hopes this won't impact his schedule,
If I have to walk, that's what I would do.
he plans to continue riding TARC or find other ways to get to his next stop. TARC says if Metro Council and TARC's board approves the budget, any service reductions or potential layoffs won't take effect until January. Yesterday, Mayor Greenberg suggested that TARC drivers who may be laid off could be used to drive JCPS buses. Back to you.